That's good.
One day I need to make my own intro for that thing.
I don't know. I like the spaceships and the aliens.
I do too. That's why I haven't
Talking
done it.
music.
Yeah, I know, right? We need an intro and outro, but I'm with y'all. I like the aliens, so I'll
Mm-hmm.
come over here and put the little chat thing. There
Exactly.
we go. Yay. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, one day. There we go. My computer's
It's not doing its
popping.
thing.
No, it's popping things up everywhere. So
Well, okay.
I
We're
know.
early tonight. Everything worked for once.
Well, remember, this is the computer I had to use when my other was in the shop, which was not fun.
Mm-mm.
My computer crapped out for 4 days last week, Meg.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was not good. My fan went down.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh, I did I not tell you? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
your swim is gone. Hey,
I
Kim. Sorry
know,
you're not going to see you
Carol.
Saturday. Hi,
Thank
Carol.
you. I know. I already told him, kill him about Chuck. I'm very sorry. Give Grandpa Chuck a big hug for me and the babies who will miss seeing their grandpa.
Hopefully it's not bad.
I hope not.
It's just a little case.
Right. Oh, Clarice. Hey, Pam. Hey, Clarice. Hey, Joe. I
Good
wasn't doing
morning.
good morning. I'm glad it's not morning. I don't want to relive my day. Once was enough. Wow, we got lots of people. We got some new faces. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Sure
no idea
enough.
what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm hoarse,
Oh, good.
but I'm hoarse from talking, or I better be, because if I have COVID from Jake, I'm going to scream. There's going to be a body. We're going to road trip, Carol, because we're going to need to hide a body.
We can hide about it. Okay.
If I get
I can
COVID,
hide
I'm
about
going
it.
to kill somebody. I better not have COVID. I swear to God. Not with all those books coming in. Oh, did I tell you? So Eric's coming tonight. I know you guys don't know. Eric's like my other son. Eric's coming tonight, but he's leaving before the books arrive. I'm like, you always.
Oh, that's a cheat,
I
Eric.
know he always does this to us. I'm like, dude,
I
you're gonna
know,
pay
right?
for
We
it.
need him.
I
He
know.
needs to
Dragon
stay.
Con, we're gonna make you carry like a mule. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know. Men are something else. It's
Yeah.
not me.
Oh my
We
gosh.
need Eric. I'm gonna bring Jim, but it's gonna be a lot of boxes. It's gonna be a lot of boxes.
I'm not looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to getting them out to the fans, but
I know,
I'm
right?
not looking forward to doing this.
Well, after the first, hopefully we're streamlined so to go a little bit quicker.
Maybe. And the only one more time with half the load.
Yeah, see?
So, and I'm looking around in here, Carol, you're not going to have a bed. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Like I haven't slept on that couch before. With
Um,
you, and you have a bed.
that is true. Let's see. To click, I don't know how to do that. I'm going to have to learn how to do that.
One more thing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
tired of
know.
learning. I'm so
Carol,
tired.
when you're at my house, you got to show me how to do this, girl, because I do not know.
I know you're talking to me. Are you talking to Carol to come down and show you?
Caro, Caro.
Oh,
No,
good.
I know I'm not talking. I love you.
I
You
know.
are not
No.
tech savvy.
No.
Yeah, I know. Eric is the best. He is. He's always so happy. Yes, you can. Let me give you, although um, staff at, I can't do two things at once. I'm not used to this keyboard. Mighty, oh shoot, I can't type on it. There. Mighty, BARNACLE.com. If you will email Jake at that email, staff at mightybarnacle.com, Jake can update your address for the books and the tarot cards. The only bad thing is Jake is out for the week. I hope. Oh, I hope less time. I'm no. Jake still sounded bad
It's
when
Thursday already.
earlier. So, yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, give a couple of days because Jake has COVID and I can't believe came to work with it. So, if the rest of it, I hope this is from talking and not because if it's not from talking for the last couple of days, I'm gonna cry. It
You have
better
been doing
not
a lot
be
of
COVID.
talking.
I cannot get COVID right before those books come in. Y'all will kill me. Actually, no. Yes, I can because then I get to hide. Y'all get to move the books.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. Oh,
We just deal like we always do. It's no big deal.
We'll make it
oh my
work.
gosh. I love you, Sierra. I don't know if it's Kira or Sierra, but yay. Thank you. I hope you're talking to me. Maybe you're I'm the only one with 65 plus books, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I assumed it was me, but then I realized, wait, it may not be me. It could be one of you. Well, I know Carol
No,
doesn't
not
have
there
to be.
yet.
Okay. That's because you're not old.
It's because you
You're
start
not
writing
that
later
much
in
older
life.
than me.
Old enough. I feel pretty ancient, especially
So I probably
today.
have that many titles, they're just not out.
Huh?
I probably have that many titles, they're just not out.
There you go.
I have that many ideas. I just haven't gotten them on paper yet.
Oh yeah, see, and I
Exactly.
got more ideas piled up. It's like I just get if I could write 24 hours a day, I'd be good.
Oh, the new one you and I are doing. Meg, Saturday, we're going to tell you all about this. But
Ooh.
guys, we will tell y'all soon about this. Carol and I have an idea for something we're going to work on together. Too many car trips. We came up with
Yes,
most
so
of
many car
it.
trips.
So many car
It's
trips.
bound to happen sometime.
And this is such a cool idea.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're very excited about this. I don't know, Alyssa. I'm sorry. Excuse me a minute. Excuse me. I'm very hoarse. We're trying to, ouch, and I just banged my hand. We're trying to get the special edition, so we're hoping to have them. We don't know for sure. Fingers crossed. It depends on what comes in. We'll have hardbacks, but we don't know because the special editions take a little bit longer to print. They may not be here in time. We're
Are the new books at Dragon Con?
mm-hmm.
Are you talking about the Kickstarter?
No, House of Fire and Magic. Remember, it has the pretty edges on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So yeah, we have a regular hardcover, and then we have a limited. I think it's limited. Don't quote me on that. I have to ask Sonia. Maybe limited edition.
You'd be so in trouble.
I think it's a limited, but I'm not going to swear to it. Yes,
Okay.
Kara, Simi was born on a car trip.
Exactly. Car trip books are awesome.
Thank you so much, Lori. I try. I really do. Oh, and Carol's got a new book coming out for Dragon Con.
Yep.
You
Derek
need to
will be
tell
there.
you need to tell everybody about it.
Fourth in the Dragon series. Thank goodness he finally got his tale told because he's been on hold forever. So he finally finished telling me all he needed to go through and tell me and overcome a lot of stuff. Found the right person who also had to overcome a lot of our stuff. So these people have probably most baggage in the whole, but they got there. It's
Is
a
that the
thing.
new cover I saw on Amazon? Because I followed
Mhm.
you. Okay. Oh, it looks good. I like it.
Yeah, and then I back paddled with the rest of them.
I do love them.
Once I learned how to do it, it's just like,
No, Kara, there will be no Simmys at Dragon Con. That's for Books and Barbecue in November. I would like to think I'm that fast a writer, but
and then if you have that quick a publisher,
I know. I wish we could turn them around that fast. Aw, thank you, Pam. I love you.
how cool.
I love
One in
Pam.
the vault, one in case anything happens to the vault.
Right?
Or
There you go.
one to look pretty.
And
There
one in
you
case the dog eats it, one in case the grandbaby eats it. That baby bites. I know I told Carol.
Well, good.
So
Yes, he does.
Carol and I were on the phone,
It's that.
and it's a blood curdling, like, I don't know, baby pterodactyl. And I'm like, Carol, I got to call you back. And I go running over there, and my daughter in law is like, I'm like, what happened? And she's like, well, Xander slapped the baby, and the baby bit back. I'm like, oh, this is bad now. He's learned to defend himself. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's the cover. I saw that. It's gorgeous.
Yep, that's number 4, Derek. I will have him at Dragon Con.
Ah,
So yeah, we had to retool the covers from what they were.
And
And
Alyssa wants to know the name of your series.
that is Dragon Brotherhood. And I have another series of Tri-Bond Fated Mates that is Sanctuary. So
Not
there
to
you
be
go.
confused with My Sanctuary or the Sanctuary anthology series for fan stories that Carol edits.
Right? See, so I'm thinking about taking Sanctuary off of them when I redo those covers
Mm.
and just going through and putting that tagline, "When love needs a chance, it finds Sanctuary."
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Jim come up with that a while ago, and I was like, okay, that sounds
I
really
like
good.
that. Jim is the best.
He
Meg,
is the best.
you want to talk about your series?
The first book in my new trilogy released today.
Oh,
That's the one that it's magical libraries and mysteries and
Yeah, yeah.
secrets, and so that one's out today. So it's in the same universe
oh,
as my last series.
I
It's
love
just
it.
different people.
I love it. It's going to be amazing.
Awesome.
You have that. You'll have that at Dragon Con.
Mhm.
Yay! So
Okay.
we all have new books for Dragon Con. Yay!
Yay.
So we have missed you too,
Oh.
Corey. I think I signed some books for you not long ago. Or somebody with your name. I assume it's you, Corey, that went out through the store before. Somebody got COVID. I better not have COVID, I swear. Y'all gonna hear me at my scream of outrage. Don't give me that right before Dragon On. I got too much to do. Oh, my light stand came. Meg, you will see it at DragonCon. We have this awesome 3D hologram.
Toys.
God, what do you
Found
call it? Yeah, I found a new toy. It actually was not very expensive,
It's
but
fabulous.
you can do your book covers, and you can update it on a little app on your phone.
It's an
amazing.
LED fan.
Oh,
So you turn the
cool!
fan on, it shows the
Yeah.
picture up. It was amazing.
I'm
It was
jealous. I love toys like that.
I know,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So cool.
You will die when you see it. Everybody needs this toy. Every writer.
Yay.
Yay, Pam! I've not seen you in way too long.
We'll all be at the party.
Yes, we're gonna
And
have
then
to.
I'll be at the booth the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, well, and I'll be running all around, Dragon.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes at the booth, sometimes at panel.
yes.
Yep. Although he did go through and say that they're going to be different. Yeah, so Lisa, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be at Queen of All Shadows booth.
First floor. I forgot. Across from the blonde swan.
I was gonna say next to the hats again.
Mm. Oh
Are
no,
you
we're,
kidding me?
they
They got the
tried.
music. They got the pretties. Hello.
They tried to separate us, and me and Elizabeth were like, "No, we love
Sorry,
each
not
other."
going to happen. Hate it for you.
And Dragon Con's so funny because they're like, everybody wants to be near you two. We need to separate you. And Elizabeth and I are like, no, we love each other. You can't.
And that's the reason they want to be near us. Stop.
Yeah, it's like, no, she's my long lost twin. And I have to stare at those hats all weekend because they're amazing.
Yeah, and then you end up going over there and buying a hat.
I have to buy a hat, but I can't. I have to support friends. What can I? Are you? Oh, speaking of, you'll be at the party, Meg. Are you going to be by the booth at all?
I can.
Well, you're welcome anytime. If you want to do a, I know crowds kind of freak you a little bit, but if you want to come to a sign, I bit my jaw. If you want to come in and do a signing, you're more than welcome to.
Cool. Thank
And
you.
you can meet our new adoptee, Alicia. So
Hopefully she'll be there.
Yeah, she's going to be there.
Is she? Did she
Oh yeah, definitely.
come back and confirm? Okay.
Yeah, I talked to her last night. She's making awesome candles.
Super.
Oh wait, y'all talking. I'll show these.
Because they're based on books.
Well, these aren't. She's doing her fall candles, but now she's going to be doing some for the. Oh, well, the picture's kind of wonky, but there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Okay. Gotcha.
So yeah, that's her fall candles. But she's going to do some for the new book for House of Fire and Magic.
Oh, that's awesome.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because we need those.
Yay! Poor Sherry.
Poor Sherry.
I'll be there when the chat's over.
That's not the worst dilemma to have, though.
Yeah.
That is true. That is very true. That is very true.
That's much better than I just finished the book. What do I do until the next one comes out?
No, a couple of weeks. Well, only here at DragonCon. I wish we could. I know. I hate that the publication production. I can't talk. Production takes longer, but they did the 24th because of the special edition. They wanted to bring them all out. I think the audiobooks may be out in September or not far behind it. Not like they've been running, or they've been running a couple of months behind the books. I think the audio may actually come out with the book this time.
Cool.
So lots of good news.
No kidding.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Crazy.
Dale.
And
Oh,
everyone, we are all here.
Yeah.
we're always excited.
Oh yeah. 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 We're all feeling better. We all have good things. We're all moving forward finally.
And Carol bought me dinner in North Carolina, and I was way too excited at the restaurant. We learned I'm sorry to anybody who's vegetarian or vegan, but we learned I am a serious carnivore.
Me too.
Did
I,
not know these places existed.
we went to a Brazilian steakhouse,
It was
and
crazy.
I love them. My publisher took me to the first one years ago. I think it was no, it was either New York or Dallas. I told you New York, but I think it may have been when we were doing an event in Dallas. Anyway, so Carol had never been to one. I'm like, there was one right around the corner from the hotel. I'm like, oh, Carol. Well, what? It's a steakhouse. No, it's not.
I know that was crazy.
It's a spectacular steakhouse.
It was spectacular. Did not know they had places like that in the world.
Oh
Whew.
yeah, yeah.
I've never been to one. I'm gonna have to make a
Oh,
point.
you have to. They bring the food to you.
Yes. Well, you have to go get your salad
That's true.
and
Yeah,
maybe
Salad,
your
what's
sides.
that?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know salad. What's that? I love you. Well, they had beans and stuff and potatoes, which are my favorite. But they had
Yeah.
these little cheesy roll things that are just proof of God's existence.
They're the weirdest little things.
But they're
I don't know.
so
It
good.
was crazy. Yes, they
I know
are.
I didn't have to eat for 3 days because I chowed down so badly.
So the rest of the con was easy. Protein was up to here.
My lumen went off the scale. Carol, we don't know yet. They were going to do the duo, but then when they got the manuscript, they were like, this is not conducive to doing the male female. They didn't tell me at the time in order to do male female, I had to do one chapter in the male POV, one in the female POV.
Oh
So I
my
learned
God.
something. I learned that about audiobooks in order to do the duo. But y'all could have told me and I could have written it that way.
Yeah, really.
So it's going to be a single narrator. I think they're going to go to Fred Berman, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. They said they were going to try and get Berman.
Yeah, I learned something too. Interesting.
Right. Vicky, it is with the I can't. I know I've been writing today. What do you call it? The book, the designer. Hello. Oh my
Right.
God.
Designer.
Yeah. So once we get it back from the designer, I will show you guys clips of it, and then we'll be able to go into full on production. So yay!
Yeah,
Get
we finally got
listening.
it
We're getting
edited, everything uploaded, and now we're just again on hold.
right. Yeah. Well,
When it leaves our hand, it's just like,
I will probably send it to you, Carol. I'll go through it, but I'm going to send it to you too. Once it comes
okay.
back from the designer, because the one thing we learned with House of Fire and Magic, we miss stuff. Tanya and I ended up going through it, I don't know, probably 5, 6 times each. And we were still finding stuff. We're like, no, don't put it in production yet. No. So yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
It was not Fogo de Chao.
No.
It was I'd never heard of it. I
Right?
don't think it was a chain.
It
It
was
was,
Lasso Gacho.
oh, thank you. Yeah, that was it. That's it. She took a picture. I love it.
I know, right? It's so
That's
cool.
where we went. Winston-Salem. It was delicious.
Yep.
We highly
Amazing. I
recommend
have
it.
never in my life. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Stacy, if you've ordered, well, oh, it'll tell you. I think they're going to list all 3 versions up for the pre-order. When they're up now, there's something on my thingy there. Okay, I had a big blob in my face. Um, They're going to list, I believe, all three versions up simultaneously. So you'll get to pick which one if you want it in trade, the special edition, or if you want the regular hardback. I think the regular hardback's a couple of dollars cheaper. Don't quote me. I'm not sure, but I think that's true.
Very good.
Yay. So Joe, yay. I know, right? How do they get the flavor?
I don't know.
Because Carol and I, they're like, oh, it's salt and pepper and some cheese. I'm like, that ain't salt and pepper and some cheese. That's too good to eat. No. You got some kind of special sauce back there. It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not gonna taste like that coming out of my oven. I got news for you.
Oh,
500
off my
degrees or
grill. Yeah. We had to go get another propane tank.
hot.
That's the second one. I think we're going through one a month. My child, Maddox has learned to grill, and now he's grilling everything. He's like, oh, can I grill this? I'm like, no, don't grill the baby. I'm kidding.
Having somebody who wants to grill all the time, though, is the opposite of a problem.
No, oh,
Yeah, really.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I get fed. I get fed a little too much.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yes, I love the cheese rolls.
Joe is ready to go.
I know. Let's all go. I'll eat Brazilian anywhere, anytime. I
Wow.
might have to sell a kit on eBay, but did I ever tell you guys this story when my kids were getting older? How old were they? I want to say they were around middle school. They actually did list their brother up on eBay to sell him. I know. I'm like, you're going to get me arrested. Please don't do that. Please, you cannot.
How much were they going to sell him for?
I don't remember. It was a long time
Here's
ago.
your worth to your brother.
You might need bail money one day. Be kind to your little brother and not want your mom to find out. So stop that.
True. Exactly. Oh my gosh, that'd be killer.
I know. I actually knew that, Caro. I knew that because I've eaten a lot of Brazilian.
You're a cowboy something,
Oh
yeah.
my God. My editor, Kim, was the one who introduced me to it. Damn her.
Oh my gosh.
Oops, oops. There was a question. Where did it go?
Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Um, for me, I will have, I think I think Jake ordered 300 of the hard covers. We're trying to get the special editions, but they may not be through production. So if they're not through production, then they're going to be the regular hardbacks. But when I say that the only difference between well, no, there's a couple of things, but the biggest change between them, there is some internal artwork that's a little different on, I think. Oh my God, I've looked at the edit so many times, but we'll have the spine edging printed. That, what's it called? I forgot.
The four edge. Four
That,
edge. Right.
yeah, that'll be decorated on a special edition. Is that the only? No, I think there's a couple
Did
other
you do the
things.
pages?
Huh?
Did you do the pages? You're talking about that.
She did. Tanya's the one that designed it. We've got a unicorn at the chapter heading. We on the one there's a unicorn. Then on the next page there's a dragon on every one. It's gorgeous.
Okay.
So, and I can't remember if that's in. And then we have different ornaments for the chapter for the time breaks in it. So
Okay.
yeah, it's going to be very pretty. Okay, I can't remember. Oh my God, I've looked through so many PDFs this week. I can't remember what goes into it. Oh Lord. Every
Me
time
too. All the pictures in my head.
I was doing one 2 minutes before I came in here. I mean, every time I turn around, there's another one where Tanya's like, look through this one in case, make sure everything's formatted. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. It's been fun, but it's been a lot. That's okay.
Exactly. That's a lot. 300, huh?
That's interesting to know.
Ah, because we were talking about that if you can make them at home. That would be cool.
Yep. Oh, they want to know it was lasso. What was it?
Yeah, Gaucho
Gotcha
Lasso.
lasso. That's right.
Gaucho Lasso.
Mm.
It was at the bottom of, was it the Fairfield Inn?
Mm. Yeah, that sounds right.
I believe. Lasso Gacho. Is it?
Juliana, think, or is it Juliana? Oh, sorry, I should know this. No, I'm tired tonight. I'm sorry if I did your name wrong, but anyhow, I may have met. I'd have to go back and read. It's been 5 years now since I wrote that book. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's been at least 5 years. I may have mistyped it. I'd have to see the whole section to know. Because yeah, there's a good. I hate when I do that. When I type the wrong name. So I may have meant a Darian instead of Ambrose, but it depends on who was speaking. Because Shadow and Thorn had the ability they would know about Ambrose, if that makes sense. So they could have been talking about Ambrose as a future thing. So it depends. I know, yeah. And now I'm like, I don't have the
Without
book.
giving away a spoiler. 'Cause
I know. Oh, I don't have a copy of the book. I'm looking at. I've got a stack of books here. I'm like, I don't have that one. Tell me the pay. Email me staff@mightybarnacle.com. I'm going to look this up because now I'm like, oh my god, did I do the Fang Fury thing and type? Why do I have them with similar names?
Downside to having a large, complex series.
I know. Well, it's like when I call my kids by the wrong name. It's like, I know what I gave you that name. Who are you? Come here, whichever one you are. So it is entirely possible that I meant to type a Darian, and that was but you're the only one that caught it. So if it was a typo, you did a great job. Um, and I should never have named Fang and Fury so similarly because I've screwed them up in a couple of books a couple of times where it's like, oh, wrong character. Well, and I've done with Fang and Vane too. Why do I do this to myself?
since you created a whole thing that would solve that problem.
Oh yeah. Um, I'm only supposed to say it's in production, but I will say this: when we were in Winston Salem, they sent how many questions to me?
I don't know. You
Uh,
sitting on the, you'd only gotten a few
yeah,
answered.
it took me 2.5 days, maybe 3, to answer them all.
Oh wow.
So they are working diligently. But I will tell you this. Luckily, I didn't have to tell them no. They asked at first if I could make Bubba a woman. I was like, no. But by the time I answered no, they came back and said, yeah, no, we had reconsidered. We didn't think that'd be a good idea. I'm like, yeah, please don't make. We got lots of women in the series. I don't need Bubba to be female.
Exactly.
It would be weird. I can't see a woman hanging out in the swamps with Mark. I think a woman would shoot Mark. We're not that patient.
See, exactly.
It'd be a whole different dynamic, I think.
Yeah, I can't. Mm-mm.
I know. Simi is going to be out in November. We're trying to get it out. I know we'll have it for Books and Barbecue, but I don't know if Books and Barbecue is the official date, but it'll be around the time we do Books and Barbecue. Oh, Austin, absolutely. I got to do Ren though. Ren is, oh my, did I tell you this when we were in
Uh-uh.
Winston-Salem? That Ren is
No,
like screaming in my head.
really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write that book really soon because he will not. Mm,
Wow.
mm,
Okay then.
mm.
Mm.
I got to finish the book I'm working on, which is fun. But I
Yeah.
do. Ren's like, come over here. It's like,
It's like
I
that
love it
cute
when they do
background
that.
for mom, mom,
Are
mom,
you
yeah,
done yet?
mom.
Are you done yet? Are you
I
done yet?
know. It's like, you to the corner. Sit in the corner till I need you.
Wait your turn.
Oh my god.
I don't know if plotters would understand that, but pantsers get it.
It's like, leave me alone. I got.
That's right. Are you over here again? You better find a place to be.
Oh my god. It is so.
Oh,
Uh, how many can
ooh,
see the
good
future?
question.
I don't know. Um, a lot. There are quite a number of them who can. The question is whether or not they can alter it. And some can, and like Savitar, I am. Well, no. Yeah. Oh God, poor Savitar. I'm right. That was almost a spoiler. I'm gonna shut up. But
Yeah, yeah, I heard that one coming.
yeah, I know. It's like, ooh, let's not go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been yelling at me a whole lot too. I got to get to that one soon because he's not letting me.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
God, there's a bunch of them. Well, of course, Apollo can. He just sucks at it sometimes. Oh gosh.
Too funny.
Well, you get into like with Ash and even Savitar, where you see all the different scenarios that can play out, and so you don't know until people make a decision. You don't know in what direction it's going to go. So, yeah. Do you guys have characters that can see into the future?
I'm working on the outline for a book that has a character, secondary character, who can see the future, but it drives the whole plot of the book.
Ooh, that sounds neat.
Yeah, it's one
Now,
of these where he sees glimpses, just enough to sort of nudge the main character along, but she has to figure it out because it's all cryptic because, it's the future.
right?
It's not going to be on this date at this time. This is going to happen because what fun would that be?
Yeah, because you don't know. Yeah. No. We write in the moment. We live in the moment. They're in the moment right now. This is happening.
Very true.
We don't. We got to look our way out of this part. We can't even see over yonder yet.
Carol, I'll let you go first. When's your new book coming out?
It is out now.
Oh,
Yep, Derek is out now.
that must be. Oh, that's why I got my Amazon alert. I knew that.
You'll be okay.
Nick.
Today,
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
you said that. Yeah, yeah. Title.
Legacy.
There we go. See, that helps. And then my next new book, because Savage just came out, but the next new one is House of Fire and Magic. That comes out. We'll have advanced copies at DragonCon, but officially comes out September 24th. And then Simi's going to be out in November. So I hope to keep the books. Oh, and I have a date. Wait, they gave it to me. The date for All Things Hidden is September of next year. So it'll be the DragonCon book, I think.
What is all things hidden?
Yeah.
That's the Czechoslovakia book. World War II.
Ah,
Yeah, it's that
super.
one. I know,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
It's different. The people who are on my Patreon page, they've seen the first chapter. But and one I'm going to release it to the general public soon, but yeah. It's
Gotcha.
that's an interesting book.
You all just called it. You always just called it the Nazi book.
I do just call it the Nazi
Like
book.
working like this World War II, the Nazi book. I'm like, okay.
It's the Nazi book.
And I had a real title.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, I never told you the title. Oh, I've had the title for a while, Rick. Or just the Nazi. I mean, I saved it on my computer as the
Oh, it
Nazi
slipped
book.
right on out.
Oh God, I probably should change the name. Can you imagine if you got on my computer Nazi book? What is wrong with this?
Man, are you kidding? You could get into the browser history
You
of
say,
any
well,
writer.
she loves history. It could just be her looking up history things.
That is true. Oh
That's
my
right.
God, the Nazi book. Yeah, but they are the bad guys. They are villains in this. But I've had a lot of fun. It is fun to harass Nazis, I got to say, and not get killed for harassing Nazis. Yes, Jason, mine is hardback. What about you, Carol? Is yours
Trade
hardback?
paper.
Trade?
Trade paper.
It back for me too.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah, I hadn't taken that leap yet. Thinking about it, still hadn't got there.
Yeah, I'm there too. I'm like, it'd be cool, but maybe not
Yeah,
yet.
see? One of them in the writer's crew went through and just got hers hardback and ordered them. And then she just personally took them to the library. She writes cozy mysteries. And the librarian was just like, oh, of course, I want it. I'm like, well, I don't write cozy nothing. They're not going to put mine in there. But you go, Nancy. I'm proud of you.
I tried to do cozy once. It did not turn out though. So when I was supposed to write a utopian novel that came out totally dystopian.
I can absolutely see that happening.
Yeah, it was not really bright. I blew up everything.
I did it once because we had to, it was a murder thing,
Ah,
anthology. I thought by the time we landed, in Atlanta that the marshals were going to come after me because I kept telling Jim I was frustrated and that was the only time I could work. And it was like a 4-hour flight, and I was like,
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's
I can
hilarious.
kill him. I can kill him. The brick will kill him. I got no problem with that. How am I going to go through and how am I going to go through and figure that out? And then I just happened to look over at Jim, and out of the corner of my eye, a woman across the aisle was sitting there, and she had this big old puffer coat up like this, and her eyes were super large, and she was just staring over at me, and I was like, maybe I should lower my voice.
Oh my God. It was like the time I was with my friend Janet, and we had planted Joseph in my yard to sell the house. And you don't think about these things. I forgot at the time, I'm living in deep South where there aren't a lot of Catholics. It's like, no, look, I put Joe in the garden. I don't know where. I know it was near the rose bush, but I can't find him now. I got to dig him up because we sold the house and I can't leave him there. And
Oh
the
my god!
waitress was like, I'm like, statue, St. Joseph statue, sell the house. I swear to God,
Yeah,
but we
this
didn't
is
have
the
to.
address. You
Yeah,
need to hurry.
I'm so lucky I did not go to jail that day. Oh my God. Um, Not right now. I don't have any ideas for the penalty. I'm hoping to, but I've been wanting to do Remy's forever. Remy will not cooperate with me. So hopefully one day. But Sasha, who's not really a Peltier, but Sasha is in Queen of All Shadows a lot. So we do have, and they'll be in there too, or they will be. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I need more sleep.
Tenses are hard.
Oh, here we go. We got my answer. Okay, that should have been a Darian. I screwed up. I'm sorry. I can't believe I didn't catch that. Mm, that was a typo. Yeah, I so meant to do a Darian there. Oh, I hate when I do that.
You better
Typos are
change that.
sneaky,
Re-upload.
sneaky things.
I can. It's Tor. They won't let me re-upload.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, the shadow fallen.
Gotcha.
I can't fix that one. That's permanent. It's like staying in the back seat when it's supposed to be Fury. No, Fury in the back. No, wait. I can't remember. I screwed up one of them. Oh my God. Or like Zarek when he took his clothes off twice. Oh yeah, no, there's a scene in Dance with the Devil where he undresses, does something, undresses again. Oh, what is your favorite screw up in one of your books? Meg, I'll let you go first.
Ugh. I don't know because I try and put them out of my head. I fix them and move on. Try not to dwell on them.
Carol, what about you?
The what?
What is your favorite mistake you've ever made in a book that went to print? You have to have one.
I would think, but nobody's pointed it out yet. I mean, I can go through and say when I turned it into my editor, I left out a scene. Who my
Okay.
editor has been with me long enough that she has my voice down, so she added the scene,
Ah,
and I do not know. It just reads right on along as if I wrote it, so you can't tell that it wasn't me. And I insisted that I had, and she insisted that I hadn't because it was quite spicy. And then there you go.
all righty.
Yeah, so that was, but we caught it. The editor caught it, so you know. The good thing about having editors most of the time is you can bounce back and forth. And by the time that was combed through by two people,
I want to know where my editors were when they catch my boo. They're supposed to catch your boo.
it's,
They
it's
catch
just,
weird stuff most of the time that aren't boo boos.
yeah,
So they
see, it's a
change. I know.
tedious word for word.
Yeah, and then the big things like he got undressed twice in one scene they let
But I
go.
think they probably just get caught at reading yours and then they just keep going on through.
I love you. Where do I go? I love you.
Well, I think she's right because I don't remember that ever happening, and I've read that book I don't know how many times.
No, I
Thank
think
you.
it does. I haven't read it that many times, but he was really special at the time for me. And I was just like, oh, well, that happens to other people too. Boom.
I can't tell you bookworm jellies that would be. When we get to, is it Armageddon or Sanctify? Maybe it's Sanctify. You'll find out. We'll go into that in future books, but I don't want to spoil it. Plus, too, I may change my mind. So, and that's a problem. Sometimes when I'm vague in a book, it's because I haven't met, um, you don't all wear pantsers. Meg, you're a pantser too, right? Oh, you're a
Water
corner. See, Meg is in a unique situation. Meg knows what she's going to do in her books.
most of the time.
Carol and I do not.
Oh my gosh.
We
That
write,
would
we
be kind of
figure it out.
cool.
I know, right? So, there's so many moving parts that until I get to the book, sometimes I intentionally leave things out because I don't have control over the characters. And they'll do things all the time that just shock the crap out of me.
Hmm.
So I leave it open so that, when you're writing the book, it's like, okay, we're good. I don't want to rope myself in. And as you saw, like the one-liner thing, what we call throwaway lines are these one-liners that you put into a book and they'll hang you later because you have to live by those one-liners. You're like, why did I write that? Why? I didn't even need it in the book I wrote it in, but it would be so much better. Okay, now I gotta know. You're shaking, yes, you're nodding. So what throwaway line has hung you?
I don't know that I have one. I know that they're there. They have to be there. I would think. I would think they have to, but I don't. I can't. Because when I write something and I get to the end, it's out of my head.
Oh wow.
It's out of my head. So I don't have. I don't. That's why I always said if I ever went through and had more than a couple titles out, that somebody was going to have to be beside me because when I've been to your panels and they go through, well, in such and such a book like this happened and this happened, and then and I would just have to go like, what book are they talking about? And what happened?
I do really well considering how many books I've written to remember them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
see,
I'm so afraid of losing, that capacity. I need to up my ginkgo because is I know I'm going to be on a panel one day. I'm going to be like, who? Luckily,
yeah, see.
yeah.
But it's like here, they ask questions. They're like, yeah, no, that's a spoiler. I can't say. Or, oh, yeah, well, this is what happened. Yeah, see, I'd just be like, what book was that again? What were those characters?
Well, I do make mistakes. I mean, as you just saw, I typed the wrong character name. What about you, Meg? Have you ever? Well, you're a plotter. You probably haven't.
I am, but like I write out my outline and then I go through writing, but my end result never matches the outline because my characters do what they want to do too.
Exactly.
But I also keep the vagueness sometimes because, like my Immortal Love series, each book is a different couple, just like the Dark Hunter series. So sometimes it's about this other couple over here. So yeah, you still got to keep it vague.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't know what they're doing yet.
I know, right? They may change their minds. I
Mm-hmm.
hate when they do that. Absolutely, Carrie Joe. We will definitely see them again. Dagger. I'm not going to tell that spoiler. Wait. Is that a spoiler? I'm thinking. No, that may be a spoiler, so I'm not going to tell it. It's not a spoiler to me, but then I know it. So we're going to leave that as a possible spoiler. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm having.
You just yes.
I'm waiting for an important phone call. If you guys see me go dark, I have to answer the phone. But yeah. Here we go.
Hmm.
Here's a good one. How do you put up with characters who want out before they're done? Oh my god. I try to put. I've had to stop in the middle of a book before and go write another one. Or my favorite was we were we had done. Monique was my editor. I was at St. Martin's, and we had done. I think they had already had it listed for pre-order. It was Ren's book. I can't remember the book I was supposed to be working on. I think I did 2 or 3 chapters, and Ren was so aggravating. I'd actually call Monique. I'm like, "Stop the presses." We got a whole different book, a whole different set of characters. I'm sorry, but I have to write this book. So yeah, I try to put them in the corner, but they don't always go. What about you, Meg?
My brain, it pretty much sticks with one book at a time. So I've never really had to deal with that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll have this other story sort of cooking in the back of my brain while I'm working on another one. But it usually sits there nicely and waits its turn until I'm done with the one I'm working on.
Oh, you're lucky. What about you, Carol?
You know, we just write a book and then we start the next book. I don't think I've ever had one. They've talked to me while I'm finishing, but so far they've been very patient. And they know when I get to the one, then I can go through and pick up and go to the next one. And we're
That's
good to
not
go.
fair. That's not fair. This may be a spoiler if you haven't read Savage. Turn your eyes away. It is fun, right? I called Carol when I figured out that they could do that. I called Carol up because so many people have like, could we ever have a crossover? No, no, there's no way to cross over. And then I called Carol and I called Sam. I'm like, I figured out a way we could cross streams. It's like that moment in Ghostbusters where you're like, cross the streams.
And it doesn't blow up.
I know. It's amazing. Yeah, that was a fun. There. See, things like that, you don't know. But then you realize it makes sense. It could work.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally possible and plausible. So, yay. Okay, what do you mean by the ick from a main character? You mean like a villain? Apollo icks me out. What about you guys?
My niece is writing one right now that she doesn't like the main character at all. He really does have a high ick factor for her.
Really?
Like, how do you continue on writing if sitting down to tell the story or his story, whatever, just goes through and just makes you not want even to touch him like a
Wow.
slime ball or something? Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, I've
So,
never had that. Wow.
ick.
I had one book where the person who appeared to be the main character gave me the icks, but I just made him a villain.
Oh, there you go.
I'm like, yeah, he's not actually the guy that she's ending up with.
Yeah. I have one of my Nazis that was really creepy, icky. And I'm not going to tell that spoiler either. But anyhow, I'm wanting to
See,
get out.
there you go.
Y'all got to watch me. Holy cow. Things are, yeah, I got to be careful, man.
Hey, South Carolina.
Hey, we just passed through there, what, last week, week before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun. That was a great car trip.
Mm-hmm.
They are working on it. What is the exact words I'm supposed to say? It's in production.
It is in production.
Yeah. They're
And you
being
just
very
have
kind
to
and
answer 20
diligent.
questions.
Yeah. No, it was more than 20. What do you call 200?
That's
Took me
20
forever.
question mark.
23 days. What are you talking about? Okay, 2.5. I'm exaggerating. 2.5 days.
He said, I don't want to read this book. Can you explain it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't want to read the book. Don't have time to read all the book. So I got some questions to work on this, but I don't have time because I need to work on the screenplay and not all the book.
True.
But,
So just give me with the short answers.
there were no short answers. That was the problem. Oh, those were
Uh-huh.
hard. They asked me some hard stuff. I'm like, okay. And then I love you guys. Oh my God. I love my fans so much. You guys are the best. But he'd gone out to the wikis. He's like, well, the fan wiki said, I'm like, that's wrong. I don't know where that came from. I think somebody's been reading fan fiction. That is not in my books. So that was quite interesting. He's like, well, it's on. And I forgot what wiki he told me. I went, yeah, that's so not true. So yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh yeah, Kristen, I am. God, it has been such a busy summer for me. And it's about to be even busier with those books coming in. I've got to update it. I promise the first week of August, which is what next week, I am going to send out more on Books and Barbecue to everybody. Yes, there is going to be a masquerade. I'm going to give you guys more details. I think I need to update. I think see, I'm doing it again. The attending author list. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jason. Unfortunately, that is not up to me. That is up to Walmart. They choose what books go into their store. So, some of the Walmarts still have them, some don't. And sadly, I've no, the book for Target and Walmart, the book sections just keep shrinking. So I would love that being back in all the Walmarts again too. Hopefully one day.
True.
I love Carol. Thank you,
Mhm.
Carol.
She's kind of moderating behind the scenes.
I know, right? This is true. Yes, Remy is a pain. He's a prickly old bear. I know, right? I would love Sharif too. I love my bears. They just do not cooperate. My bears are.
I mean, they are bears.
That is true. That is true. Should we give any spoiler about our new one, Carol? No. Yes. Maybe.
Oh, would it really be a spoiler?
Well, we haven't talked about it.
So see, that really wouldn't be a spoiler if you kind of like announced we were working on a new thing, would it?
I guess it's not a
Garth
spoiler.
said no.
Garth said no, don't, or
Said no.
or
Yeah, don't say anything.
oh,
If you say anything, it's a spoiler.
okay. But we have an awesome logo. Can I? We'll be.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You can
So
do that.
we're hoping to get this thing in. I've got to write my part, which hopefully won't take that long. And then Carol has to write her part. I know we're being so vague.
Mhm.
I know, right?
Austin, we will see Zebulon again. I hope. No, I plan. Every time I start a book, I think I know. And if you look on my website, because we have the books that are coming, and I have a list of the characters. And if you'll watch as I'm writing the book, the characters change because like I didn't know Sasha was going to be in Queen of All Shadows, and then he ends up being a pretty big part of it. And
Mhm.
the characters that I thought were definitely going to be in it,
Nowhere to be seen.
I know. Plotter. This is where I envy you, you plotter.
Hey, that happens to me too. Or a character says, "Hey, I'm going to be in this book whether you like it or not. You didn't write me in the outline. Too bad."
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to let Carol take this one. Is there a character you can't redeem?
No.
Really?
Well, there was, and I shot him, and he's dead. There you
Oh, well, okay. Well, you can bring him back, torture him some more, and
go.
redeem.
Military. No. No, military. He's already created enough waves with that rock he threw that we're going to have to deal with that for a long time yet.
Hmm.
So, yeah, we got connections, but yeah, I just killed him.
Yep.
He deserved it. It's okay.
What about you, Meg?
Zeus.
I feel that.
Wow.
He's not a good guy in my series.
I
I
get
mean, he's
that.
not exactly a good guy, in all the ancient stories and all that, but he's not a good guy in my series either. For different reasons. Well, the same and
And more.
yeah.
Like Apollo. Yeah. For me, it's definitely Apollo. He's the only one. Well, no, he's the only one I can think of that is beyond all. Okay, Carol, I'm saying never again.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Every
Because you
time
know
I
where that
say
puts
never.
us.
Every time I say never.
Here's that midnight phone call. Okay, after, ask me how my day has been. Go ahead, I dare you. Oh, and this happened. And I'm like, but you said we agree. We were talking about.
You said you would never write that. What do you mean you're writing that? I know. I never said. I said I would never write Nazis.
Mm.
A Nazi book. But I think I'm
But
going
you
to
are. But
stand.
you aren't.
I know. I'm going to stand by. I don't think I could ever redeem Apollo. I don't think the fans would let me redeem Apollo.
No. There would be rioting in the bookstores.
I know,
Probably.
right? Oh, Dustin. Oh, thank you,
Nice.
sweetie. Oh, a big hug to you, baby. I hope it's better. I really do. Because Carol Carol is my lifeline. She has, books saved me when I was young, but Carol has saved me the last few years. So, Carol, thank you for answering those late night calls. Tell me, ask me about my day. I dare you. Oh my God. Oh,
Although those are fewer now, so I'm really happy.
are they? But
They
are they? But
you don't
are
even
they?
launch into that anymore.
But are they?
Oh my goodness.
Look at this face.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hmm. You
yeah.
got
There
so
we go.
many questions about
Sherry
that. Oh,
caught it. Sherry caught it. See, yeah, I
yeah.
know. It's still in the book. I begged them to let me take that out. It's
Oh
still
my
there.
goodness.
So embarrassing. Mm. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. When did he get redressed again? I asked myself that same question when I realized what it happened. Magic. It's Dark Hunter, so we'll go with magic.
I mean, he has telekinesis.
That's true. That is true. Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny. Yay. I hope you're there.
Yeah,
We're going to have so much
hopefully.
fun.
Hmm.
Meg's going to be there. Carol's
Hmm.
going to be there.
Yeah.
And more.
There
Lots
you go.
more. We're going to have a lot of
Yeah.
fun. It should be a great weekend,
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's just us and readers and advice and talking and wonderful.
right?
Hmm.
That is
Oh,
hilarious. I love it. I love it, DJ.
oh
Oh,
my gosh.
Um, well, we went over it earlier, sweetheart, but I'll go over it very quickly again. They're supposed to drop on the 30. Well, no, I take that back. I keep saying they're supposed to drop. They will arrive in Georgia on the 31st, and then they've got to be shipped here. So I found out, Carol. I went back, I double checked because you asked me earlier.
Yeah.
So they're gonna wherever they drop them in Georgia, they're coming in on railroad cars.
Right.
I'd like if they dropped them wherever that railroad hub is that's right down the street here. But I don't know where they're going to go. After they drop them at whatever hub they're going to, then they're going to truck them to my driveway. So it should just don't come in Dragon Con. It should be here. I know you're laughing. Oh God, it's going to come in while you're on your cruise.
No.
I bet it does. When's your cruise?
We're going to cruise the end of August.
Oh, end of August. No, okay. You don't get a
Yeah, the
cruise.
17th of August, middle of August.
Oh, okay. All right. No, we'll be good. So yeah,
Yeah.
they should be here the first week of August at the house, and then we're going to wall me up like the cats in Amontillado.
Right. Right.
All righty, Meg, I'll let you take this one. How do you get through writer's block?
When I get stuck on a scene, I ramble at my husband. And sometimes just talking it out loud helps. Sometimes he bounces ideas off. Sometimes they're kind of dumb. Sometimes they make sense. But either way, it sort of helps with the momentum, and I'll end up being like, oh, that's what I need to do. But yeah, it's just rambling to my husband. He's my rubber duck.
There you go.
From a plotter. You
What
think
about
the plot would tell you where to go next?
Well, it's like, in my outline, y'all say, okay, this happens. And I might have some details, but sometimes I need to get from point A to point B with the details.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know that I have writer's block. I don't know if I've ever had writer's block.
I said that once. Never
Oh,
say
yeah.
never.
Yeah, but I didn't say never. I said I don't know if I've ever.
I used to say that too.
We're gonna move on. Yeah, I don't because the characters tell the story and I'll just basically jot it down. Um, I mean, they rarely get their lives confused. I'm not real sure. Yeah, I don't know that I can answer that. I'm sorry. I'm kind of lame. Not
I
help.
Yeah. Well, I'm with Carol. I never had. I don't. I see. I was with Carol. I never had writer's block. The only time in my life when I couldn't write was right after I lost my brother, and then when I was being dragged into court every few days by a gremlin. We're just going to call him a gremlin.
There you go.
And then anyway,
Mhm.
and we're never going to let that little gnat bother me again. We have relegated him into a little special corner. I know he's going to hell, so he's going there. And he will not interfere with me because the one thing that I love about House of Fire and Magic, whatever had me blocked, that book unblocked. So, after my brother, it was weirdly enough writing a bunch of short stories is what unblocked me that time. But yeah, this or not even short stories, there were articles for a magazine unblocked me. And this time it was, I don't know what, because Carol can tell you, I was struggling to get 5 pages a day, if that. And
If
then
that.
it was like, I wrote 35, I wrote 50 pages today. I flew through that thing.
So
So
we didn't talk on the phone. You were too busy.
I know, right? Yeah. So I know that's not helpful at all. My advice, get up. If I have moments, where you kind of write yourself into a corner, then I kind of walk around my table, my pool table. It's a well-worn path. Um, or I go and do something like cook dinner and let the ideas and the characters kind of play around in my head. And
Mhm.
that's how I deal with it. But when I've had true blockage where I couldn't write anything, I had to find a project I was really passionate about. And that's how I break through it.
I find sometimes a change of scenery helps me too. Like
Yeah,
I'll take my little laptop with me when we go camping, and the words just flow. 'Cause, you're out there, you're away from all the everything at
distractions.
home,
Yeah,
people. So that can help too.
that is another one. Yep. He does have a real name. It's just hard to pronounce. He preferred Shadow. He does not like his name. And I hope to do, he does not have a book yet. I'm hoping to do one for him because he is a very interesting character, but it hasn't come to me yet. I'm hoping that his book will be in my mind soon because he would be a great book because there's so much about him that's not going to be told tonight. My favorite color for a bathroom, redoing all of it. Oh, very cool. I've had different colors for my bathroom. I think right now, not I think I know what color my bathroom is. My favorite bathroom, which is my downstairs office one, is actually a very pretty shade of purple. It's very a light. What would you call it, Carol? Lavender.
Yeah.
It's a very
And
pale.
yeah, very pale.
Yeah, it's very pretty though. My upstairs main bathroom is that color, that yellow that's behind me, which I love that color. It's what is it? Cornflower, I think is what it's called. But yeah, I like bright colors. And the one I had in my other house was a turquoisey blue, so it just kind of like Meg's office, so just a little brighter. So, what about you guys? What do you like for a bathroom?
Blue.
Blue.
Of course, I'll go for blue for pretty much anything.
Like
I'll
behind
take
you,
blue
like
car,
what
blue
you're wearing.
curtains, blue shirt.
Mine is
Okay. Okay. Go
cobalt.
ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
there you go. Mine is cobalt blue. My bathroom is cobalt blue because I'm light sensitive. And so I hate to go in there in the middle of the night and turn on the light and be blinded. So it is a very dark cobalt blue so
See, I
that it
would have
doesn't
thought
reflect
purple
anything.
for you.
No, I'm
I
not
would have
really a
thought
purple too
purple.
much person, but yeah, dark blue.
Okay. I don't know why. I just thought it would be purple for you, like an eggplant, that deep dark, like
Yeah,
my dining room is.
right. No,
I could see that for you. I
the
see.
bathroom is almost black because I don't want to be blinded by the light.
That's what I love you. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe we're over an hour?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, it went fast.
Someone was asking about the cost of the tickets to Books and Barbecue.
Oh, I don't know. Are you? Is that what you're looking up?
Yeah, the full convention is 289.
Thank you.
Yep, that's on Eventbrite. So they add their 2 cents in. There you go.
Ah,
Who
okay. And
another driving trip talk.
uh, this no, this is there's a little homage in House of Fire and Magic. It's not a Lords of Avalon book, but you will get it if you buy it and read it. You're gonna laugh because there's a little throwback to my Lords of Avalon. I couldn't resist.
Why
It's
would
not
you?
tied to the books at all. It's a whole different kind of thing.
It's an Easter egg.
It's an Easter egg. So, but yeah, I will. The characters, it's kind of now. Lords of Avalon was always part of Dark Hunter, and now it's fully incorporated under Dark Hunter, like Shadowfallen. I keep pointing over here, like the books here. It used to be here. I don't know where it went. But anyhow, Shadowfallen is actually the last book that I had out for Dark Hunter is the Lords of Avalon book. So yeah, they're incorporated into the series. And Stygian was one. Yeah, wasn't it? Wait, it's been a while. Most and all the dragon books were Lords of Babylon. I'm trying to remember. Oh my gosh, who else in Stygian? Other than Urian. It's been a minute since I wrote that one. Oh my gosh. A lot of characters in that book. Thank the dragons are in it. Anyway, we are officially over our hour. It has been so much fun, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. Come out to DragonCon
Yes.
because we're going to have a whole lot of fun.
Carrie Joe, you take care. We'll be thinking about you.
Absolutely, all of you guys. Y'all take care.
Yeah, we will see y'all later. Keep your head on swivel. Love y'all.
Next week, right? Next week?
I
We're all
believe.
good.
Are we next week? Okay, good.
I'm not doing anything other than,
Me neither. We're good. We're
as far
good.
as I know.
We'll be back. Remember those questions we didn't answer? Come back and ask them next week.
Absolutely. We love you guys. Thank y'all again for spending another week with us.
All righty.